I was never the strongest. I was never the tallest. I was never the one they looked at and saw greatness. From the moment I first held a sword, they doubted me. My father, a warrior of renown, looked at me with disappointment. The knights I trained with laughed behind my back. I heard their whispers. He's too weak. He doesn't have what it takes. He will never be a true knight. They looked at me and saw nothing but a boy with no future. And I believed them. At night I would stare into the flames of the fire, wondering if they were right. I doubted myself. I felt the weight of their words pressing down on me like heavy armor that didn't fit. But then something happened, not in a grand way, not in a moment of triumph. No, it happened in silence, in solitude, in the quiet hours when I was alone with my thoughts. I heard a voice, not the voice of doubt, not the voice of my enemies, but a voice deep inside me that refused to give in. They underestimate you, but they do not see what I see. It was then I realized something. Their doubt did not define me. Their words did not dictate my destiny. Only God could do that. You see, being underestimated is painful. It is a wound that cuts deeper than any sword. When people look at you and see failure, when they dismiss you before you even have the chance to prove yourself, it is enough to break a man. But here is the truth. God often chooses the underestimated to do the greatest things. David was just a shepherd boy. No one believed he could be a warrior, let alone a king. But God did. And when the time came, he stood before Goliath, not as a boy, but as a champion. Joseph was thrown into a pit by his own brothers. They sold him into slavery, thinking he was nothing. But God had a greater plan. He was preparing Joseph to rise, to rule, to save a nation. Even Jesus himself was underestimated. The Pharisees scoffed at him. The people of his own town rejected him. The Roman soldiers mocked him as he carried the cross. They thought he was weak. They thought they had defeated him. But 3 days later, he rose in victory. Being underestimated is not a curse. It is a gift. It means that when you rise, it will not be because of the approval of men, but because of the power of God. It means your victory will be even greater because no one saw it coming. And so, I made my choice. I would not let their words destroy me. I would not let their doubt become my own. I would train. I would fight. I would rise. The road was not easy. Every morning, while the other knights slept, I trained. When they mocked me, I clenched my fists but said nothing. When they pushed me down, I got back up. I learned to fight, not with rage but with patience. I learned that the best revenge is not anger, but excellence. Proverbs 16:32 says, "Better a patient person than a warrior, one with self-control than one who takes a city." I held on to that truth. I let my actions speak louder than their words. Then the day came, the day of battle. A great enemy threatened our kingdom. Warriors twice my size rode into war, confident in their strength. But when the fighting began, many of them fell. And I stood. Not because I was stronger, not because I was faster, but because I was ready. I had trained in the shadows. I had prepared when no one believed in me. I had sharpened my skill while they wasted their time in arrogance. And in the end, it was I who saved them. Those who mocked me were now silent. Those who doubted me now looked at me with respect. And I understood something that I will never forget. They underestimated me, but that was their mistake, not mine. Now I turn to you. I know what it feels like to be counted out. I know what it's like to have people doubt you, to be the one they overlook. I know the fire that burns in your chest when they mock you, when they dismiss you, when they think you are nothing. And I know the temptation to let anger consume you. But listen to me now. Do not fight them with rage. Fight them with success. Do not waste your energy on bitterness. Do not waste your breath trying to convince them of your worth. Show them. Let your actions speak. Let your results silence their doubt. Let your perseverance prove them wrong. Jesus himself, when he was insulted, did not retaliate. He did not throw back anger for anger. Instead, he fulfilled his purpose. 1 Peter 2:23 says, "When they hurled their insults at him, he did not retaliate. When he suffered, he made no threats. Instead, he entrusted himself to him who judges justly." And that is what you must do. Trust in God's plan, not man's approval. Let them doubt. Let them laugh. But you keep going. If you are facing this battle today, here is what you must do. 1. Train in the shadows. Use the doubt of others as fuel. Work harder. Train when no one is watching. Study, grow, sharpen your skills. When the time comes, you will be ready, while they will still be unprepared. 2. Control your emotions. Do not let their words turn you into someone filled with rage. Stay calm. Keep your eyes on the goal. Do not let bitterness distract you from your destiny. 3rd, let your actions speak. You do not need to argue. You do not need to prove yourself with words. Your success will be the loudest answer. Keep moving forward. Keep fighting for your dream. 4. Trust in God's plan. Do not seek revenge. Do not try to force people to respect you. Let God elevate you in his perfect timing. The Bible says in James 4:10, "Humble yourselves before the Lord and he will lift you up. Your victory will come, but in God's time, not theirs." My brothers, my sisters, do not fear being underestimated. Do not let it break you. Instead, let it shape you into the warrior you are meant to be. When they mock you, keep going. When they doubt you, keep training. When they count you out, let them, because they will be proven wrong. And when the time comes, when you rise, when you stand in victory, you will look back and see that their doubt was a gift, because it made you stronger, it made you relentless, and it made your success all the more glorious. So go. Fight. Prove them wrong. Not with words, not with anger, but with the unstoppable force of your perseverance and God's plan for your life. They underestimated you. That was their mistake. Now go and show them who you are. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.